By Friday lunchtime, this boy here, who's in Titan mode, hadn't just finished the Monster card. He hadn't just finished the Titan card. He'd finished the WrestleMania card as well. Some top work. Some gruff grinding there from the big lads. People, welcome to another edition of that finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, and Ninja Boy. And I have to say, today's video is not going to be so much about me, it's going to be mostly about him. And the reason for that is we're here mid-Friday afternoon. By Friday lunchtime, bearing in mind that for us in the UK, RingDom started 8 AM Thursday morning. By Friday lunchtime, this boy here, who's in Titan mode, hadn't just finished the Monster card. He hadn't just finished the Titan card. He'd finished the WrestleMania card as well. Some top work. Some gruff grinding there from the big lads. Come on, show us your goodies. Show us what you've earned.
Sorry, I'm too used to doing this.
And also, while he's been doing that, he had a nice pull, which I'm sure he'll show you, from Titan
Well,
Tier.
I think you can already see something there.
Which he was very happy with.
But, so if I just go into Monster, you will see...
You will find.
The...
Eventually.
Big Show! So obviously, now...
Right, he was the first pull you got from RingDom,
Yeah.
wasn't he? That was of
Yeah.
note. But the most important one
and
was...
there's Drew, the Titan.
Yes.
And then...
Which came from RingDom, but then the actual...
Brett. Whoa, Hitman Hart.
I'm actually pleased with that being the first time round.
34.
Sadly, of course,
It's a good card.
now that Ninja has done all three cards in a day and a half from RingDom, he doesn't go into heroic mode because he's not in the top tier. So he's actually dropped down to Beast just to help power up some or level up some of these cards, haven't you, mate?
I've got two manias, a Titan Pro Born Strowman who I just pro'd, and yeah, some Titans.
Well, you need to show us Braun, but you also need to show us what you pulled. Yesterday you had a Titan pull.
There's Braun.
Braun!
Freshly
Now
pro'd.
pro'd.
Done so many matches there.
That only happened about 20 minutes ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you played a lot of matches to get into that position where you could pro him in a day.
I got a Titan pull.
And
Some of you may already see.
Mr. Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
HBK.
I got it towards the end of the Monster Big Show card.
The Heartbreak Kid.
And this one needs 3 charisma, this one's way off. He still needs plenty.
Right.
So I think I've got this one in my RingDom deck. This
Right.
one I'm just trying to do. Actually, now I've got him as well.
Right.
But I've been doing some Royal Rumble as well.
He's been rumbling.
Yeah.
He's been ring-domming. He's
In.
now chasing the Beast card, but as I mentioned in RingDom, he's not. It's not because he needs the Beast card. It's because it's still.
I'm trying to power up cards.
It's a good vehicle.
Because I'm up to Titan Plus now.
It's a good vehicle for trying to do what he needs to
Here's
do.
my deck.
I'll just let you carry on doing that for a bit then.
My RingDom deck. Well, as you can see, that's
Just
my
go
power
back.
up deck.
Go back to your main deck. Your 8 cards. Your top 8. Your 8 that are great.
My great 8.
What's got to come in on those? What's yet to muscle in on that top 8?
Shawn Michaels.
A Shawn Michaels Titan Pro.
Yeah, and Bret Hart I think will overtake AJ because if I look overall, look, he's better than Seth.
Right, and he's hardly played any matches yet. Cool.
Compared to that.
Cool.
So he'll probably overtake AJ looking at
Cool
the grand
beans.
scheme of
Right, as
things.
for me, no pulls to report. I'm pretty sure I told you about Bray Wyatt WrestleMania, which was a couple of days ago. If I haven't, I pulled a
There
Bray
you go.
Wyatt a couple of days ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I can't remember now.
You told me.
Well, I know I told you.
That's what's important.
It's easy to tell you. Let's just call them up anyway so people can see. So, Daniel Bryan, as you know, was the first event card. Jimmy Uso was my freebie.
Oos, no!
Shane came from one of the events.
No.
Mandy Rose was
I mean
my
Red Door.
ladder rewards. Ruby Wright was my first pull away from being the freebie and the ladder reward, so I was pleased with that. And Bray Wyatt has become my second pull. So I've had 2 pulls since
Don't forget
we went up
Tyler.
into the new
Do
tier.
RingDom.
And bringing up the rear, Tyler Breeze. So that's my WrestleMania crew for the time being... What are you doing there?
I'm being Tyler Breeze.
Well, yeah.
Freeze, fashion beast.
RingDom wise, as you can see, I've been slayed by Ninja Boy.
You've been slayed, bro.
I'm only halfway through Bret the Hitman Hart on my way to getting Daniel Bryan, but I guess the way to look at this is if you're going to do the heroic mode with RingDom, it doesn't actually get any harder as you go along, like Road to Glory. So you could actually have one day off, and on 3 days just do 2 cards a day. So as you can see, I've done the Titan card, and I'm halfway through doing Bret Hart, and it still puts me easily on course to get, and assuming I don't do another one today, to get the Daniel Bryan event card, which is lurking beyond this stage, and then move into heroic mode. Now the heroic mode WrestleMania card is
Jason Jordan.
Yeah, which is a bit of a surprise. I'm surprised they didn't make Bret the Hitman Hart the heroic version.
Jason is the normal.
But I'm happy.
That's the other way around.
I'm happy it's that way around, and certainly happy for Ninja Boy. So I'm just going to do a little bit of RingDom. You can do a bit of RingDom?
I'm doing some RingDom.
Just do a little bit of RingDom.
Off camera style.
All right, you're off, are you? So it's just going to be me looking down at my iPad.
I'm joking.
Joking. You're choking, aren't you? Right, as you can see, I've got quite a few cards in here that I'm still levelling up, and it doesn't always make for the most competitive of decks. So sometimes I can be my own worst enemy if I get quite a few defeats, because I'm trying to level people up, and it's not dealt me with the best cards here, is it? But it's retrievable. He's actually left the room. He's actually left the room. I was watching one of our old videos the other day, and he announced to us, obviously bearing in mind he was about 8 or 9 at the time, he announced to us that he was going to the toilet. So I was like, okay, so I just carried on talking and was still playing the game, and then noticed on the monitor that his game was still playing, and he'd actually taken his iPad with him and continued to play on the John.
No.
Professionalism. This time round wasn't a comfort break. It was a water break. He's gone to get something to lubricate the throat. That's good thinking, because he's cold as remained through a week off school, and he's been ill through most of it. There's throat lozenges and cold remedies and inhalers and all sorts of things, haven't you, mate? It's been a bit of a rough one. Right, a bit like this match is a bit of a rough one. So my target is pretty clear. I've got to get through this Bret to the Hitman Hart, get myself the second Daniel Bryan card, and I didn't get the heroic mode last time. I was
not surprised.
Well, yeah, one, it was already a busy weekend, but 2, having to do 1-pointers to get the first Daniel Bryan card in Road to Glory. Road to Glory meant it didn't give me much. Wasn't much slack to get the heroic version. Oh, is that you?
Yep. Happened to me like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's still aggravating. And again, it does show that it's not our Wi-Fi, and people say, oh, perhaps it's your Wi-Fi, when people are complaining about network maintenance. As you can see, we're on the same Wi-Fi. What are you doing? And I'm still playing quite happily. No doubt this is going to break now, said that. What am I doing here? I'm fiddling about. Come on, Monroe, make a decision.
Alright,
Right, so yeah, that's my target. It's pretty clear, so just carry on doing what I'm doing, and if I can get another WrestleMania pull along the way, then all the more good it will do my deck.
Goodness.
For goodness sake. There we go. Nice little pick. Nice little pick from the 4. Are you taking a break?
Wait.
You're taking a break?
No, I was just getting maintenance.
Wait for yourself to get back from your maintenance break.
Oh, what's that? Wrong rumble.
You're a rumbling and a stumbling.
The Royal Rumble. Oh, didn't know the Queen was hungry. Rumble
The
like
Royal
belly
Rumble. Okay, I get it. Snapping out the one-liners now. Ninja making up his own jokes as we go along. So I like to hear. Bit of imagination.
Rock charisma.
So how you guys doing? Obviously, RingDom is a much more comfortable way of doing these events, albeit you do have to pay more attention. Whereas with Road to Glory, you can ignore the first two and a half days or whatever it takes you to get through to the event card. It's fairly easy, or at least the card at the top of the tier that you're in, and then all of a sudden it becomes a nightmare very quickly, where you're suddenly down to the 1 point matches and it's a slog, and you've got to make sure you're paying attention because you need to win. With RingDom, if you're already in the top tier and you can go for that top card, it's not too bad in existence.
Pretty easy, isn't it?
Like so with Ninja Boy, it's a shame that he can't just get himself up into WrestleMania 34 tier so he can try that heroic mode. But I guess they've got to still keep it where not every card is achievable to every person. But it's frustrating. It would be nice if you could go to an equivalent of your tier. So if he could then go and do a heroic monster card and a heroic Titan, and maybe get the WrestleMania, the same that we can access from the top.
Oh, I'll so get that.
Because you're not obviously going to get any heroic boost as such. All you're doing is getting normal cards, and I don't see why that shouldn't be an option. Because if you're in a lower tier and you're prepared to do the grinding, let's face it, a lot of people, you're not looking at spending loads of credits, you're looking at grinding through the game. And I don't see why they can't open up an equivalent level for you, where, as I say, you're not actually getting the heroic tag for the event card at the end of it, but you can still call it heroic mode because you've proved yourself through one run. You're going through a second run. I don't see there's any problem with that, to be quite honest. I don't know why they don't introduce that. Perhaps that's something new for them to fret about and worry about.
Fret, fourth fret, second string, ding.
No, better guitar playing coming in there from Ninja Boy.
Oh, you want some guitar playing?
No. Leave my guitar. It's fine. No. I must admit, I have my favourite electric guitar just tucked away in the corner there, and it's already it's hooked up to a little amp that gives some decent distortion at a nice low level, so I can practice without disturbing people too much.
I played it.
And I do let them have a good.
I played it like I played this game. Oh.
Bash on it now and again.
Bash. Bass.
Bass?
Bass.
It's not a bass.
Bass.
Finger picking good. Talking of which, it'll be dinner time soon. It's got me thinking about dinner.
KFC!
KFC! We do like a bit of the old hot wings, I have to say.
Which they don't do in Orlando.
No, they didn't do them in Orlando. That was a surprise. Yeah, what gives with KFC in Orlando?
Sort yourselves out, Orlando KFC.
They didn't have hot wings, which is what I was desperate for. And so he just wanted some fries, and they had potato wedges. Potato wedges? What's all that about? Where's your fries, man? Sort your fries out. Right.
Do up your fries.
Yeah, so it's a bit more of a laid-back edition today. We're not so hyped up. Oh, I should have mentioned this at the start. WrestleMania 34, obviously this Sunday. We're not chatting about it now because we have chatted about it in big detail in our own
Also
WrestleMania.
known as half an hour detail.
In our own WrestleMania 34 preview vid, which you'll find it's the latest episode of BLD Beatdown. I think it's episode 19 for all the previews and reviews we've done.
Which means that WrestleMania review will be 20.
That's the last video that went up before this one that you're watching now. So if WrestleMania 34 still hasn't happened by the time you're watching this, go and check out our predictions. I'll leave a link in the description below as well.
Even if it has happened, see what we got correct.
See the review vids, yeah. Look at that, he's thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Thinking ahead this Friday afternoon. That's top work from Ninja Boy. Right, I'm just about coming to the end of this. How are you doing on your...
Just starting this.
You're just starting yours, are you?
So you have time for one more.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to have a free bout, so...
Oh, well, just see. Yes! Poker is my left. What?
the trouble is, if I start watching an ad, it's going to throw out.
Don't watch an ad if you don't have a belt.
It's gonna.
Can you do a Royal Rumble
It's
match?
going to throw out. Yeah, I don't want to start something big because
not that big.
then we're going to be alternating Royal Rumble matches, aren't we, between the two of us?
You can watch me, sir.
Let me do. I haven't had a look at my wild deck of late. Now they are all just about done. Actually, how far has Tyler got to go? He's still got a little bit to go. How about this edge? I'm still bothering to do this Titan edge.
In RingDomidimdum, I've had about like
Sort of.
15 9-0s or something.
I've got about 6 or 7 Titan Pros now that don't even make my Road to Glory deck. So I'm going to pick and choose the pros that I need to do there. I know Daniel's done, and so's Shane. They're fully powered and
I'm
leveled.
not to play with the Titan, only because, you know, it doesn't matter if I win or lose, I'm just powering up cards.
Right, so you're just having a quick bout. You're just messing about, are you?
Yeah.
Just having a quick one. Right, so who do I need to power up? I don't really need to power. Let's just go for your best deck. Let's just go crazy, cremonese. Didn't need to do that, did I? Let's do this.
What you doing?
I don't think I've played with my top deck available. That's quite handy. There's
In wild. Oh, that's
in a long while.
Dude.
And female wise, I think, is Ruby done? No, Ruby's not quite done. I'll leave Ruby as she is. And oh, of course, Paige. That, I knew there was something I hadn't shown you. I don't think I showed you that. Did I show you? Did you know we got? You knew, didn't you?
I knew, they didn't.
That Paige was my second Titan fusion. So I've had Becky Lynch and I've had Paige. So I've got another fusion on the go. I'm currently in the monster tier. So very much hoping, obviously, that I get one of the lasses again and can get a pro out of it. So I think I'm still, yeah, look, I've only just started working on her. Just started working on Paige. Quick workout. So we'll leave those lasses in place.
Oish, baby.
And just have a quick go. Just have a quick go at this. Just to keep the chiselling going. So yeah, I'm very proud of that lad over there. Very proud of him for what he's...
What lad?
For what this lad right here, this ninja boy, for what he's achieved.
Boy of ninja.
Dedication
Boy of ninja.
to the WWE SuperCard cause. Grinding away as he has been. That's excellent work, mate. Very well done. And you know, to that Bret Hart card that he's got now, the WrestleMania card, that's the sort of thing when you look.
Legendary predictions. Mine's Rusev.
When you
Worry.
when you look back at your cards in a few months' time, you always remember obviously the first cards you get to an event, and then the first card that you grinded for, not just your freebie, but the card that you grinded for. Look, well, at some stage we do have to stop the video.
Okay.
We're not just like keep going and going and going and going and going. I mean, you can, yeah, go on, do one more Royal Rumble. Do one more Rumble.
I just want to try and get Sean finished. He needs 2 charisma.
Right.
Sean number 1, Sean number 2.
Yeah, well, when we stop filming, there's still going to be time.
I know, but
There will still be
it'd
time.
nice to max him out on camera, you know.
It would be nice to do that, wouldn't it? Actually, if I could do,
Oh.
if I do one more challenge,
That's the wrong Sean.
if I do one more challenge, I can get that 3 points. Use energy card in the King of the Ring, which I'm not in. Use, win 3 Royal Rumble games in a row. Or play 5 wild games. This is play 15 wild games. Oh, there's not an easy one to do there, sadly.
If I do all my challenges tomorrow, I can open a grand challenge pack.
Right. As I say, I'm not in a King of the Ring, so I can't just nip into there. Just do one more world then. I was going to open a pack, a 25 ticket pack. We all know that's pretty much a waste of time. Yeah, so we've kind of been chilling today. It's like there's nothing, you know, we're not all hypes and everything. It's just been noodling a bit on the guitar and getting that RingDom going. As you can see, Ninja Boy's been outpacing me on the old RingDom. Mind you, of course, I do have to do things like work and get the food and do the cooking and stuff as well. So it's not like I can just sit around playing RingDom all the time, eh?
You didn't do all
I did breakfast. I did lunchtime.
I don't think that was cooking though, was it?
Preparation.
That's more like serving.
So Mr. Ungrateful here.
Oh,
I tell you what, serve yourself next time.
Yeah, as long as you open the tin.
Fresh from the tin. Chefs just open the tin.
I'm a tuna freak.
You do love your tuna, don't you? As we don't live by a beautiful lake in Florida somewhere, there's not fresh tuna bobbing around out there that I can catch for us.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Literally, I'd be like, tuna jumps. I'm like, machete.
Yes.
Sorry, mate.
Perhaps not the most economical way of catching a tuna. Not going to leave you with much by way of meat if you start chopping it into pieces in mid-air.
That'd be cool, though.
Or mid-water. And it's not exactly going to come leaping out towards you either, is it?
Cool,
Towards its impending death. Sorry?
I think, yeah, one more and yay. Woo, go Shawnee.
Right. I'm calling that a day then. We'll call that a day. So yes, we've got our WrestleMania 34 predictions to check out. We've gone through just not the main event, there's the pre-show as well. Because of course you've got the Royal Rumbles, you've got the Andre the Giant Memorial for the men, and of course the first women's Battle Royale. So there's some interest in the pre-show as well, not just the big events and the big show. But that's it for today. Again, congratulations to this fella here for some sterling work on his WWE SuperCard, and just shows the benefits you can get from playing. Of course, if you saw his pulls the other day, that is another video I do implore you to check out. It's his reaction to that Team Battleground pack we had the other day, where he got 3 Titan cards. He's just emulating what happened in that video there. It was a classic. I loved it. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. There's all the usual shouts. You can follow us on social media, on Facebook, Instagram. There's Twitter, where all the banter is. More importantly, though, for us, so that we know that you still like what we're doing, bung us a few likes down below. And if you haven't subscribed, you want to see more of this, please subscribe. Please tuck in down below and get your friends to join in as well, and anyone else who plays SuperCard and likes WWE and just goofing around. So that's it. Thanks ever so much for watching, people. Until we see you next time, you stay cool.